So I'm making this video, as you can see, just before bedtime. It felt really urgent, and the energy, the topic that I'm dealing with, and the frequency of it felt really urgent to clear out, even for myself to understand that our intention and our attention is taking precedence in a way that has never been allowed, I think. It's what I feel like saying, in the history of forever. And so the newness of that territory feels very, I want to use the word dangerous, but for lack of a better word, it's urgent, it's pressing, it's pressure, it's important, it's big, it's like it's big and it's underestimated. And I feel like that transition into the reality where our attention and intention and our energy is going to be more important than literally anything. It's so important. The transition into that world, it's happening right now, but the weight that it's going to be able to have in our lives and in the lives of others is going to grow so exponentially. And I think that's where the danger lies, that this growth will happen ahead of us. We will not be able to keep up or claim to be in control in the ways that we thought, all those methods of staying in control that were marketed to us, that were ingrained in us through lineage, heritage, it's all null now. And you can choose to take it with you if you'd like, but you have to understand that majority of what we're moving into is so new that you really cannot rely on anything else but the sense of your attention and intention. That is all we have. It's I'll probably cut that out anyway. Or not, actually, to showcase the vulnerability of the way that I'm delivering this information. Like, I'm pulling this out from a feeling that feels really, really huge. And I just saw before starting to record this video on Twitter. I love calling it Twitter anyway, of some trending topic saying that users are collectively paraphrasing, tapping into a sense of the end of the world. I think that sense is what we're feeling, the urgency that we need to start getting so fucking serious about our energy and about where we place it and about what we care about, what we allow to move us, how we take in what moves us. It's all going to be so majorly important. It's always been important. But again, like I said, it's like it hasn't been allowed to be in our perceptions as important. Now we have an opportunity to recognize and fully understand how major it is that we have bodies that can give us signals through things like emotions and physical sensations and reactions, illnesses. It can speak to us through those ways and align us through those ways and others, through even other people coming into contact with our bodies. We can all align to the real purpose of life, which is the purpose of our individual lives, which only we individually know, which no one is allowed to dictate to us based on anything, not even based on survival. Your reason for being here is not based on survival. It's not based on the 9-to-5 system. It's not based on any of this shit. All of these things are ways through which we can discover our truths and the meaning of our lives, but they're not the meaning of our lives, and we're about to get to the root of the bullshit. And truly dedicating and really locking in every day, affirming, I will align to my truth. I will align. I will take control of my attention. I will be present in my body. I will be present in my breath. Anything that you can do to stay connected and in control of where you place your awareness, of what you look at, of what you feel, of how it makes you feel, of your heart and your mind space and your body. Just, oh my God. Oh my God. So that's to say as well that sometimes our intentions and what we actually want can jump ahead of us. I'm feeling a lot of situations where people feel what you mean before you even realize what you mean. So a lot of us have been suppressing our true feelings towards people. Those true feelings are no longer going to be able to be suppressed. It is going to become exponentially more true. The suppression that we do to ourselves, the lies, the anti-self, all the ways in which we behave anti-self, it's going to start showing a lot quicker as reactions in our lives, in our bodies. And other people will catch that shit because we're all just becoming more sensitive all around. Beware of that. Beware of conflict that happens before you where things suddenly start to explode and you ask yourself, oh my God, how did it get here? The truth, that's how it got there. One of you guys was lying. And now this conflict is happening because that lie needed to stop. I think this is happening across the board. Maybe you're lying to them, they're lying to you. One of you is lying to your own selves. You know that sensation when you tell yourself, oh no, I'm not angry. Or no. This something that I'm seeing so often these days is people saying, I'm not sad about it. I'm just annoyed. I'm just angry. No, you're sad about it. You're hurt by it. That's actually what it is. You're hurt. Admit when you're hurt. Admit when you're hurt. Being angry is a very empowered option versus being sad, and it's something that I've encouraged a lot of us to do, especially those like me, healing from being meek and people pleasing and all of that. But I don't think it's a good idea to be angry at the cost of your sadness. If you're sad, be sad. If you're hurt, be hurt. Don't try to be angry just because being angry is the more powerful option, which it is. Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius. Don't think that being detached is the better option to actually feeling the shit. Sagittarius, being angry and loud. I'm a Sag Mars, so that's my thing. Being angry and loud and deep inside, I just want to burst into tears. So yeah, a lot of that. And a lot of people's true intentions reflecting onto their own actual lives. So this is something I have to face in my own self as well. The reality of how you don't actually want what you want. Because some part of you isn't actually ready for what you want. That's why it's not there, and that's the only reason it's not there. That's the only reason we don't experience the things that we want, just because we don't believe in it all the way enough to be able to pull it in with our magical, energetic tentacles. Because that's how all of this works, actually. At the root of it, please just check that you want to live. Please check that you actually want to live. And please actually want to live, because it's great. I promise, it's great. It's great, okay? This is all just, it's a smoke show. That's all it is. But at the end of the day, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful opportunity to have incarnated in this time. Right now, 2026, are you kidding? It's crazy. This is crazy. Check and really know that you want to be here. It kind of feels like we're going through a societal Saturn return. Like humanity. species. We're all experiencing the level of Saturn return where we have to want to be here. We have to adjust and really want to be here so that life can meet us at that desire, instead of reflecting these little bits of us inside that don't actually believe that it's worth it being alive. I really think that a lot of people are going to transcend and transition, I beg your pardon, because deep inside they don't actually want to be alive. To each their own. Every emotion is what it is. It just is what it is, that's all. But I do invite you to just make sure that those emotions are really true to who you are. And I don't think there's anything more anti-self and more illusory than the sensation to want to not be alive right now. I get it. I feel it too. But even then, I feel this even bigger sense that there's actually something really interesting going on here. And that even that sensation of not wanting to be alive, that's just it's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Look, something's happening. Something's happening. I think we should all just wait and see. At the very least, just wait and see.